Okay, be honest. How many times have you sat down, told yourself I'm going to be productive today, and then somehow ended up on your phone, 2 hours deep into random videos? Or maybe you opened your laptop to work, but suddenly cleaning your entire room felt like the top priority. Yeah, we've all been there. Productivity sounds simple, but in real life, it feels like the hardest thing ever. So instead of forcing ourselves into impossible routines, let's talk about some easy, actually doable tricks that make productivity feel a lot less scary and maybe even a little fun. The 2-minute rule. One of my favorite tricks is the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it right away. That could be putting away your shoes, sending a quick text, or refilling your water bottle. When you leave small tasks for later, they pile up and feel heavier than they are. Doing them immediately keeps your space and your mind lighter. Make tasks feel like a game. Sometimes the hardest part is just starting. That's where turning tasks into a little game helps. For example, set a timer for 25 minutes and see how much you can finish before the timer runs out. It makes the process less boring and keeps your focus sharp. Breaking tasks into mini challenges makes them feel more manageable instead of overwhelming. Start early. One super simple way to boost productivity is to just start earlier than you think you need to. For example, if you plan to study at p.m., start at 4:50 instead. It feels like a tiny head start, but mentally it tricks you into feeling ahead of schedule. Then, once you begin, set a specific amount of time for the task, like 25 or 30 minutes. That way, instead of working endlessly, you know there's a clear finish line coming up, which makes it way easier to focus. Plan tomorrow tonight. One of the simplest ways to feel more productive is to plan your next day the night before. Just spend 5 minutes writing down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. That way, you wake up already knowing what to do, instead of wasting half your morning deciding where to start. It also gives you peace of mind before bed, because your brain doesn't keep running in circles trying to remember everything. It's like giving your future self a little gift of clarity. Work with your energy, not the clock. Productivity isn't only about managing time, it's about managing energy. Pay attention to when you feel most focused during the day, whether that's morning, afternoon, or evening, and schedule your hardest tasks then. When you work with your natural rhythm, things feel smoother and take less effort. Leave lighter tasks, like organizing or answering messages, for when your energy dips. This way, you get more done in less time, without forcing yourself to work against your body's flow. The Pomodoro method. One of the most popular productivity hacks is the Pomodoro method, working in short bursts. You focus for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 3 or 4 rounds, give yourself a longer 15 to 20-minute break. It works because your brain knows a pause is coming, so it stays focused instead of drifting off. Plus, the breaks keep you from burning out, so you can actually get more done in less time. Start with the easiest win. When you're staring at a long to-do list, the hardest part is just getting started. That's why it helps to begin with the easiest task first. It might feel small, but checking something off instantly gives you momentum. That little win sets the tone for the rest of the day, making it easier to tackle bigger, more challenging tasks. Productivity is all about building energy step by step. Learn to stop at 80%. Not every single task needs to be perfect. Sometimes, finishing something at 80% is better than spending hours trying to make it flawless. The truth is, most of the time, that 80% is already good enough. If it's really important, you can always come back later and polish it. This mindset helps you move forward instead of getting stuck. Progress matters so much more than perfection. Tech-free zones. Our phones are one of the biggest distractions when it comes to staying productive. That's why creating tech-free zones can make such a difference. For example, no phone for the first 30 minutes in the morning, or keeping it out of reach during study time. When the temptation isn't right next to you, it's so much easier to focus on the task in front of you. And honestly, those small breaks from screens also give your brain a chance to breathe.